Hello Libra, welcome to Tarot Predictions, guys. This is going to be a taroscope for the full moon in Gemini period of time. Before we start, I want to remind you that if you do want a private reading with me, you can always purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is written here in the description of the video, or you can follow me at Instant Go iOS application, and you can purchase your reading from there. Now, the first card, which marks the topic of the full moon for you, Libras, that is going to be the Four of Swords. So this is going to be a rather peaceful period of time that is coming. In your career, for what it seems, the issues that you do have either with your co-workers, or if you do have a private business with your employees in general, are going to diminish, but you will mistake if you think that these problems will not emerge again. Just on the contrary, guys, you need to use that kind of particular time in order to think about why these issues and these difficulties you have into your career are there, and how you can actually mitigate with them, what you can do about making them go, and in general how you can resolve them. It is because these kind of issues that you may have into your career, they are expecting your action, but right now it does look like that they will go on their own accord. As I said, they're going to go away on their own accord, but not temporary, but just not permanently, but just temporary. And that's why, guys, you need to start talking about with, I don't know, with someone that can present you with good strategies, like a business consultant if you do have a private business, or with your boss, or with your supervisor as well, or with the people that you're working with. Basically, everything will happen through calm and very fruitful conversations with people which are willing to listen to you. Into your relationship, almost the same thing is going on in there. I mean, your relationship will become much peaceful than it was before, probably because the issues that you do have with your partner, guys, are going to become irrelevant regarding to the activities that you may take on right now, or the resolutions you need to take, both of you, right now. And that's why you're going to reach a certain peace into your relationship. And again, if you do need to act upon something, calmness is the best way to move on forward with it. And calm and peaceful conversations will give you much better result than scandals, than arguments, than outbursting, than making trying to make your partner feeling guilty about something. It's just ain't gonna work that way, guys. Peace, calmness, and theoretical explanations, it is what is going to work for you relationship wise. The difficulties you're about to face here, that will be the Six of Swords, and at the start it doesn't look like that your word is going to be heard. Okay, so in your career you will have a hard time passing on a message toward your boss, or toward your supervisor, or toward the employers that you do have at your disposal. It is because there will be a third party disturbing the information you're trying to pass. So if you want to say something to somebody, best say it yourself. One thing is that you may need to promise something which to these people which you would rather not. In reality, you're sitting here on a threshold, guys, and you are afraid of making the step moving forward. It's because probably it's going to lead you toward the unknown. But in this case, you need to take the risk, because in reality there is nothing for you to be afraid of. Same goes into your relationship. Things you are trying to pass through your partner are how can I place it in words? Either they're misunderstood, or either they're presenting no future whatsoever, or at least they don't involve both of you in the future, or kind of like they are unfair for either one of you. So with some compromises, a certain soil, common ground need to be reached upon the matters that you need to resolve. And again, I am saying, guys, that all that needs to happen through calmness, through contemplation, through a very fruitful conversations. which have a theoretical explanations to the issues you are trying to resolve, again, either into your career or either into your relationship. The next card, that is going to be the intentions you need to have, and that is kind of a tough card to deal with, because we do have another sword card. That will be the 10 of swords, and I can completely say, guys, that this full moon period of time, full moon into Gemini, will urge you to act upon logic rather than upon emotions. If you act upon emotions, I cannot say that bad things are going to happen, but unpleasant things are going to happen. So as the intentions, as a something positive, 10 of swords comes as a card telling you that you need to draw the line right now and summarize, for example, into your career, summarize how much you are giving to the job that you are working right now and how much you're taking from it. And sometimes you are about to find out that it's just there is a huge imbalance from both, and you need to start searching for your happiness somewhere else. You know what I mean? That means leaving your job or abandoning a certain project, abandoning a certain task. And yeah, that kind of forlorn activities may cause you, to struggle a little bit, just because you have probably placed the great hopes in them. But in reality, guys, they inevitably reach to a healing process, and it will heal either your business or it will heal either your position right now into your job. For example, just for an example, if you do have a private business and some of your employers are simply not performing well, but you're feeling pity for them, well, this is what I'm talking about. You need to confront them and tell them that they're just not fitted for the job that you are giving, and they simply need to go, regardless of how hard it will be for you to do it. Talking about your relationship, this card comes as a breakup, but here it is. This could be the physical breakup, like breaking up a relationship, or it could come as a breaking up with the emotional suffering as well as an intentions. That being said, guys, again, drawing the line, what we said, it is about scaling up what you had with this person in the past, regardless of what difficulties you do have right now, what you had with this person in the past. Do you want to have this the same thing with that person in the future? Well, if you do, then you need again to present the situation calmly, to present what you want, to present how you see things in the future for both of you, because you cannot include only yourself into the picture. You need to include the both people into the picture. And if you do that, this card shows that you are finding yourself at the rock bottom, and the only way for you moving forward is upwards at the slope. So basically, if you are capable to break up with the emotional instability here into one relationship, you are about to improve your status in the relationship, and the things are going to start heal. And basically, instead of breaking up with the relationship itself, Libras, you are going to break up with the noxious habits both partners have into one relationship. The next one, that is going to be the lesson you need to learn. And that is the Eight of Swords, sorry. So this card teaches us that we do have much more options available than we think we do have. This card teaches us that sometimes we need to take a different approach toward explaining ourselves, which means, guys, that if something doesn't go through, then you can try explain it in a different way. The boundaries that you do have are because not thanks to somebody else, but because you do have a certain contributions into them, and you need to acknowledge that, and you need to start working for bringing down that contribution, which means that the setbacks you're about to learn here, that you have a setbacks because you have a load to have a setbacks, and you need to do something about it through conversations again, because we do have another sword card, guys. And yeah, your ideas may face a wall here, or your demands may face a wall, but again, with the compromise, with a little bit adjustments here and there, you will be able to reach satisfiable results. And last but not least, the energies that are going to support you here through these period of time, that will be the Seven of Wands, and these energies are going to support first your health. They are going to support your positive outlook toward the future, which means that you won't lose hope nor a single time throughout these conversations, throughout these negotiations as well, if it is a negotiations for you, or throughout the state where you have to just let go of a certain project, or let go of a certain job, or even let go of your relationship, guys. But this card in general shows that you will these energies are going to guard your boundaries. In other words, no one will be able to take advantage of your fragile state, because it does look like a fragile state to me. But nonetheless, you will be able to walk away from it completely intact at the end. So that was the tarot reading for you, Libras, for the full moon into Gemini, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it is remotely helpful to your situation. So if you do want a personal reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, written here in the description of the video, or you can follow me at Instant Go. My details are also written here in the description of the video, and you can purchase your reading from there. That being said, people, we are going to see each other next time. Best of luck with your things in the full moon of Gemini period of time, and until then, bye.